The House just passed a draft bill, apparently to save money on recruitment ads, and there's no reporting from the majors except Fox News. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna sound like I'm gonna sound real wacky with this one. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. House passes defense bill automatically registering men 18 to 65 for the draft. The selective service was already mandatory. Oh, did I say 65? Boy, I'm cooked. 18 to 26. Like, why shouldn't it be automatic? They've brought it up from 24 to 26, but because you have to register during that time period and you're on the hook until you're like, what, 30 anyway? It doesn't really meaningfully make that much of a difference. But I thought the draft ended 50 years ago. No? There's not an active draft. You still have to sign up for the selective service. What's wrong with this? Well, a bunch of people are treating it like it's super crazy. But again, like, it's already mandatory. You can get in trouble if you don't register. Is it true men can't vote if they don't sign up for it? You can go to jail if you don't sign up for it. It's just always seemed really weird for me that, excuse me, it's always seemed very weird to me that, like, it's a mandatory program, but the government has to advertise it so you sign up for it. Why not just sign up for it? Failure to register is classified as a felony and comes with a host of legal challenges. All right, Ruben, you want to yap right away? Right away you want to yap. There he goes. Little goddamn yapper. The NDAA also included the largest ever military pay rise in history, with a 19.5% increase for junior enlisted troops and a 4.5% increase. Damn, they really want to up recruitment, man. Holy shit. They are really, really, really desperate to get those numbers up. God damn. Chuck Schumer blasted the bill on Friday afternoon over the inclusion of amendments curbing funding for abortion, trans medical care, and diversity efforts. Of course, because that's how our government works. Naturally. All bills get like 50 other bills attached to them. What do they even need all the soldiers for? Aren't we at peace? The bureaucracy is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding bureaucracy, I'm afraid. Sorry, the military-industrial complex doesn't get smaller, buddy. That's not how this works.
Today, and a portion of it is...
So why is the military recruitment in this country such a mess? That's just what...
Terrible men's tailoring. I love how Fox News does this whenever you pause. So great.
One of the topics Fox and Friends Weekend co-host Pete Hexas addresses in his new book, War on Warriors, Behind the Betrayal of the Men Who Keep Us Free.
Typical fascist rhetoric.
And you should pick it up. In the book, Pete writes.
That's right. It's out today, and a portion of it is about recruiting. Why aren't guys joining? And I wrote, we can't wait to recruit our largest and most important military demo until a crisis occurs. That's normal, strong men. But that's just what the Biden woke policies have done. A social justice military fails to recruit the masculine men who make up our warrior class. No wonder there is a massive recruiting crisis in our military today. And
man, it really is crazy how you can write a book saying absolutely nothing and get it promoted on Fox News. That's so lame. This is like Third Reich shit. Books like this, this is like the bedrock of American fascism. The idea that like the like core of America and our strength is ultra masculine men, but ignoring the fact that like a ton of our soldiers are immigrants or people of color. Whatever. It's always like strong, broad-shouldered white men, and the you know, rat-like Democrats betray them by what woke policies. What does that even mean? It's so inept. You could write this shit with AI. In fact, it probably was written with ChatGPT to a large extent. What difference would it make? Like, who cares? Also, these guys are dressed like shit. Dress sneakers and the guy on the right. Genuinely embarrassing. Not just dress sneakers, tan dress sneakers with a navy blue suit. Genuinely repulsive. The Army should return to recruitment on Twitch. U.S. Army retreats from Twitch as recruitment drive backfires. Yeah, I remember this. In recent weeks, the presence of the military on Twitch has drawn significant criticism, led by the Twitch user Jordan Uhl. Waves of viewers began following the accounts, waiting 24 hours to evade spam filters, and then asking the soldiers and sailors to comment on everything from Eddie Gallagher, a former Navy SEAL charged with war crimes, to the My Lai massacre, when American soldiers killed hundreds of South Vietnamese civilians. The military branches still do esports. Oh, yeah. The military is not unpopular, but recruitment is. The only reason the military isn't unpopular is because liberals adopted the dumb like, you know, love the soldier, hate the war rhetoric during the Iraq War. The most left-leaning that you could be in 2004 was, we need to get out of Iraq, but also we love and support every little ooh baby American soldier who's over there occupying Iraq. You know, like that was the most left-leaning you could be. Any more left-leaning than that, and you would get shot in the back of the head behind your place of work. You literally could not say anything negative about soldiers. I know that in today's irony poisoned world, you guys might be thinking, okay, so people were too scared to say anything negative. No, I mean, like, you couldn't. Like, you would be fired, you'd get blacklisted. You would, it, like, Dixie Chicks are like the big example, but genuinely, like, you could not. Like, it was completely socially isolating in a way that is not, like, comparable to today. Yeah. So as a consequence of that, you know, a bunch of people still support the military. Vaush, the military isn't bad, not gonna lie. What's the issue? Context. I'm active duty. Well, you know, Cyber Pirate, are you perhaps slightly biased, you know? Have you considered that you might be a little too close to the situation? I'm sorry, man. If you like having, you know, the senior officers force you to clean your toilet with your toothbrush before using it, like that's your life and your business. But I'm not. Yeah, I don't support your lifestyle. I'm sorry. You also might not know what you're talking about. David85, welcome to the hot seat. Would you mind explaining to me what I have said that would indicate a lack of knowledge on the subject? Was it the joke about cleaning the toilets with the toothbrush? Did you think that statement was sort of imbued with the gravitas necessary for it to be like an empirically debunkable claim? Like, do you think that's something you can fight me on? Or is it the claim that, what did I say? David85, I want to hear, what did I say? Hold on, this guy might be a vet. It's going to take him a few minutes to figure out what order the keys are in. Hold up, tooping on phone. Okay, yeah, there you go. Amazing. Well, life imitates art, you know. Or maybe the other way around sometimes. As a USMC vet, the military was both the best and worst time of my life. There are problems, but I wouldn't be the person who I am today without it. Yeah, just like, I don't want to come across disrespectful, but askers? Yeah, like you're in an extremely regimented environment with a lot of camaraderie. We get it. It's influential. Like, none of this has anything to do with my statements on the military-industrial complex or, you know, the military in general as a like I don't disagree, but I think you could say the same for the IDF. Like, what, like if I'm out here like talking shit in the IDF and someone's like, well, you know, it was one of the best and worst times of my life, you know, there was a lot of camaraderie there, I wouldn't be the person I am today without it. I would believe you. Like, I wouldn't think that you are lying about that. I just don't think it would be exonerating in the context. Okay, David85 has their retort. Being aggressive to a chatter just because he supports something isn't worth getting hostile? You fucking pussy. Are you kidding me? Maybe Vaush doesn't know what he's talking about. And then I ask, what am I lacking in knowledge on? And you're like, whoa, hold on. You wouldn't hit a baby boy with glasses, right? Just a little birthday boy with glasses. You wouldn't hit a tier 2 sub with glasses, would you? I would, actually. The f are you talking about? You're going to get defensive like that, then back off? It's not your birthday. There's a 1 in 365 chance that it's your birthday. I'm going to take the odds on that. I don't think it's your birthday.